Now, I know most of my OGs out there don't mind aging gracefully. They just don't want to look old. And with that in mind, on today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 grooming mistakes older guys make that indeed can make you look older than you actually are. Whether we're talking about neglecting skincare or clinging on to old hairstyles, these common pitfalls can definitely impact how old you look. That's why in today's video, I'm going to share with you some expert tips and practical advice that can impact how well you age gracefully. Now, if you're new here, welcome, Jeff, your Style O.G. On this channel, we discuss various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. If any or all those topics interest you, I invite you to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and join us. And to my returning friends like Ricky Meadows, salute. Now we're going to kick off today's video with a grooming mistake that's kind of synonymous with old guys. I'm talking about wearing overbearing or overpowering cologne. Now if you want to make a grooming mistake that's associated with being old, keep on putting on 10 sprays of that Dracar. Yes, I'm talking to you, my guy. Now, if you're someone who wears cologne, and I encourage every guy to do so every day, congrats. But as we get older, we want to take a balanced, more subtle, and fresh approach. When you have to keep in mind, overpowering or overbearing cologne can overwhelm people around you, creating a negative impression. And holding on to certain colognes that are 30 or 40 years old shows you have a reluctance to adapt and evolve. As I mentioned, when it comes to fragrance, my OGs, I want you to take a light and subtle approach. A couple of sprays of a refined, sophisticated fragrance is all you need. Balance and subtlety are key to maintain a fresh, youthful aura when it comes to cologne applying. Now, next up is a grooming mistake older guys make that I believe flies under the radar. That's ignoring hand care. The reason why ignoring hand care can age you prematurely is because your hands are highly visible and they're prone to showing signs of aging. Whether we're talking about being dry, cracked, having age spots. These signs can stand in stark contrast to a well-groomed face and the rest of your grooming routine. Frequent exposure to sun and harsh elements can lead to wrinkles, dryness, age spots, and rough skin. That's why it's highly important that you don't ignore hand care. Keep them moisturized. Make sure you're cleaning and trimming your fingernails. Pay attention to sun exposure. Maintaining your hair care can lead to a much more youthful appearance. And this will complement a polished appearance and reduce the signs of aging. Next up, we have another grooming mistake that's synonymous with old men. That's having overgrown eyebrows. Without a doubt, overgrown eyebrows are something that will easily make you look old and unkempt. It's just the fact that as we get older, our eyebrows tend to grow more and become much more bushy, making them unruly and leading to a less polished, less put together look. And one of the problems with overgrown eyebrows, they can overwhelm the rest of your facial features, creating an unbalanced look. An unbalanced look takes away from the symmetry of your face and makes you appear less attractive. You want to make sure you don't neglect to trim and maintain your eyebrows on a regular basis. Well-groomed eyebrows not only frame the face, but they highlight your eyes. And this will contribute to a more youthful, well-put-together look. Next up is another common mistake that can make you look older than you actually are. Clinging on to an old hairstyle. Now I get it, human beings, especially us guys, are creatures of habit. That hairstyle you had in your 20s is hard to let go. It worked for you. But if you still have that same haircut from a decade or two ago, it might be time to evolve, adapt. Keeping some older hairstyles can make you seem out of touch and outdated. Also, some outdated styles might not complement the man you are now, the hair you have now. As we get older, most of us are going to have changes in volume and texture when it comes to our hair. You want to make sure you have a hairstyle that complements those changes. A modern hairstyle is designed to enhance and complement your contemporary look, how you look now, not how you looked in undergrad. Not to mention a change in your hairstyle can give you a boost of confidence, make you feel refreshed, and this can help improve your overall style and make you seem much more up to date. Now, if you want to talk about a grooming mistake that definitely will add years to your appearance, we're talking about neglecting your skincare. Now, without a proper skincare routine, your skin can become dry, dull, and prone to age spots and wrinkles. Neglecting daily moisturizing can lead to rough, flaky skin, and skipping sunscreen accelerates sun damage and increases the risk of skin cancer. Not to mention ignoring cleansing can lead to clogged pores and a less vibrant complexion. And you don't have to go overboard when it comes to a skincare routine. Incorporate basic things such as cleaning, moisturizing, and sun protection. That definitely will have you on track for youthful, healthy looking skin. Taking care of your skin not only improves its texture and tone, it enhances your overall grooming, making you look healthier, fresher, and more youthful. Now, next up, we have another common mistake when it comes to my older guys out there: using unnatural hair dye. Now, I get it. There's a bit of a conundrum when it comes to getting older. You're getting gray hair, which might make you look old, so in an effort to age gracefully, you might apply dye. The problem is when you're too heavy-handed, it draws attention that you're trying to hide your age, having the opposite effect. You want to make sure that you are dyeing your hair, whether it's your beard or the hair on the top of your head, you're using a more natural, subtle dye. When you're too heavy-handed, it just creates too much of a stark contrast. You want to use a dye that gives you a subtle, natural blend with the gray hair you have. When you take a lighter approach when it comes to dyeing your hair, it comes off much more natural, and it comes off much more age appropriate. I'm not someone that tells you have to let your gray show like I do. It's a choice. But if you are gonna dye your gray, make sure you're doing it as natural and subtle as possible. Now, next up is a grooming and hygiene routine that's a part of your life from a young guy up to an OG. But if you ignore it as you age, it will make you look much more older than you already are. That's ignoring proper dental care. Not paying attention to your oral hygiene can definitely age you prematurely by having yellowing teeth, plaque buildup, and bad breath. All things that can be associated with the old guy. Gum disease, tooth decay, loss of teeth, these are things that actually create a sunken facial appearance, something that we commonly associated with older men. What you need to do as an OG is what everybody should do: regular brushing, flossing, and dental checkups to make sure you're maintaining that beautiful smile. So make sure you're investing in your dental care, getting your checkups, regular cleanings, or even whitening treatments to rejuvenate your smile. When you stay on top of your dental care, it helps you project health and vitality. Now, next up, we have a grooming mistake that will instantly age you: not getting rid of that back and shoulder hair. Now, one of the curses of getting older as a guy, especially for a lot of us, we get less hair on our head, but more hair in areas we don't really want, namely our back and shoulders. And this back and shoulder hair is often associated with old guys. We don't want that, especially in situations where those areas are exposed. Think the beach, the gym. Visible back and shoulder hair can detract from a clean and polished appearance. That's why it's very important, if you develop back and shoulder hair, to shave it or get it waxed. Maintaining a body with no back and shoulder hair makes you look more put together and more youthful. It just contributes to a more well-groomed overall appearance. Addressing this aspect of grooming shows you have an attention to detail and a commitment to maintaining a tidy and neat appearance. Another grooming area that definitely flies under the radar but can age you prematurely: having dry and cracked lips. This is definitely a grooming mistake because it emphasizes the signs of aging and neglect. As we get older, most of us lose moisture and volume in our lips, and having dry or cracked lips overemphasizes this, aging you prematurely. Dry and cracked lips just make you look tired and weathered, the opposite of polished and youthful. Neglecting lip care can lead to discomfort and even bleeding. Not cool, not refined, not smooth. It easily detracts from an overall well-groomed look. All you need to do is make sure you're applying lip balm, especially one with moisturizing properties and sun protection. This will help keep your lips looking smooth, hydrated, and healthy. Next up is an area of the body that's commonly ignored by us guys, but is a grooming mistake as we get older. That's ignoring foot care. Now, over time, our feet are much more prone to developing dry and rough skin, not to mention thick and discolored toenails. If you're not regularly maintaining your feet by cleaning and moisturizing them, cleaning or trimming your nails, or addressing calluses, these issues are definitely more noticeable in times when your feet are exposed. You know, maybe at the beach or when you're hanging out with your lady. Bad aesthetically, it can lead to discomfort and pain with your feet. So yes, proper foot care not only improves you aesthetically, it can lead to much more comfort. Paying attention to foot grooming shows you have an attention to detail and personal care, leading to more healthful, polished, and youthful appearance. Okay, so there you have it. In my opinion, 10 of the grooming mistakes us older guys make that can age us prematurely. Now do me a favor, let me know in the comment section if you think I left out any common mistake the OGs are making when it comes to their grooming. And if you enjoyed this video and found it informative, I highly recommend you check out a recent video I did about the 10 things older guys shouldn't wear during the summer. You can check it out right here.